Hello, welcome back. Last time I perhaps reached the end of my Grandmaster journey and sampled all the levels and laid out my plans for the rest of this Let's Play, though I might want to add just one more little extra thing here. It'll take a few episodes for me to be able to get any feedback, but I'm actually going to ask those of you who are watching this. Let's say hypothetically, I'm not saying this will happen, but I may give it a try. Let's say hypothetically, you wanted me to complete one more Grandmaster level. Which one would you choose? I mean, probably should be one of the green ones, I'll say that, but I did complete a yellow, so it could maybe be one of those. I'm imagining people are gonna say the Kevin one, just based on what I've seen so far. And I spent the least amount of time in that one of anything here. But yeah, just curious, what are your thoughts, all of you out there? I'm specifically giving you the chance to make them known, and who knows, maybe I'll do another little sample, just to see if I can try and push a little bit more. It's just gonna depend on my mood. I might end up just doing this on my own if I want to take a break from silvers, because that's starting to be a thing I might need to break from. Anyway, Treehive. I ran into that so many times when I was looking for other levels. It is, I think, directly below this? Maybe? It was not, but it was right next to it, so it was pretty close. Alright, Treehive, what are you? Wait, this music? I thought this was the music in Strawberry Orchard. Do they start similarly? Maybe. Why am I doing this? Because I feel like it. There's no ceiling there. Alright, so what's with Dream Honey? I forget how this works. It bounces back. Okay. Alright, so there is stuff above. I just couldn't see it right then. Where was the silver strawberry? I didn't see it, but was that because I wasn't looking or because I haven't found it yet? So bump those while honeyed. I barely remember this. And they move... Well, these are just regular traffic lights, right? It's just that I can touch them, and... yeah, so Dream Honey is safe from dying by running into a wall. Instead, I just reflect. That's how it works. There's the silver. Okay. Well, that was not... Okay, so... Gonna have to figure out... Don't do an extended hyper here. Like, come on now. This is not the place for that sort of thing. Alright, so just elongate that a bit, do this, do a jump if you really want to, but it's not really necessary. Alright, so this is going to be about angles. Right, that's, that thing is my rebounder. Okay, so I need to... Aim for that. Don't go too low. Just, like, dip right back in that honey. So don't go there. Alright, so down during that. Okay. Here, here, down left. That barely made it, but it did make it. Okay. I don't remember what kind of size this is. Alright, so those are straight up bounces. And then over like this. Okay, not too bad. Oh, those are spikes. I could not see. Okay, now I do. No, it's no. He did the same thing. Go down. Where am I going? Not there. What am I doing? Did I miss a step? Yeah, I need to go diagonal on that one. Okay. Same destination, just with a stop along the way. So I'll do this, I guess. That normalizes the traffic lights. There's a watchtower here. For this small space. So there's blue and red tracks. Where am I trying to go? Up. So red needs to move. Okay, I think straight to the right, upright, then straight up will do it just fine, right? Wait, the blue. Wait, the blue. But the blue was... Oh, I need another blue reflection. Okay, straight to the right. Up right. Up left. But in a different spot. Silvering this might be a challenge. I can also go to the side, and you know what? That works fine. I might have to do multiple practice runs here. One of the things that the extremely long paint process showed me was the value of practicing again. Because every time I went in without the burden and retried the level, things went extremely better afterwards. This is confusing. Upright. Down right, but better. Upright. Upright. Down left. I said the wrong direction. Straight up? No. I'd say up left if I did it from a bit more right, maybe? Like that, and then this, and then I'm there. Well, I'm somewhere. Okay, that all worked out. This level's pretty cool, man. I'm surprised I didn't remember this better. I just tripped and fell. I guess you want this and then... It looks like an ultra setup, but it's probably not. It's a little too wide for that. Well, I need to get some speed first. Like, bunny hop into ultra setup. That also didn't work. And like the extended hyper would do better anyway. So what you really want is just this. I can't reach that. Alright, what do you want? Green is here. Why am I seeing? I can do that, which gets me high enough to do this, which allows me to... I guess ride you for a moment, have a dash, but ah! So move quicker on that. Got it. Another instance of Dream Jump showing up as early as it does. I guess the reason I feel like that was not from the beginner lobby, even though it was, is because it never showed up in actual Celeste. Hooah! There we go. Okay, so you want a bunch of stuff. I'm probably going up, yes. Yes, this looks like an extended hyper setup that you can just jump, dash right, dash up. After doing that, dash left, get crystal, dash right. No. Maybe? Depends how slow the red moves. Let's try doing blue first and then red and see what happens. I say doing the opposite. I think blue first somehow makes more sense. I no longer think that. Red. Blue. Whoop, too low. Okay, that works out. Those are kind of uncomfortably long. Like, I really gotta use the end of my dash to enter the Dream Honey. You know what? Instead of looking at this, I'm gonna just go. Because this seems pretty intuitive. Now what? Go back and then do it again. I think that makes sense, yes. Go up. Right, okay, I see. That's the starting state. This is the useful action here. Now that's open. Got it? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go. So that sets up a boost. Hooah! And then I guess I'll touch green. Yep. What? And then what? Touch this again and set up another boost? Sure. It's like I'm getting to play the level for the first time, a second time, almost. I see a little platform over there. Very suspicious, though I think it is fully encased, so it's probably nothing. What's with that extra thing? I guess it's a reset in case I missed the jump. Got it. Okay. Is this like... this looks breakable. It's not. Is this already the heart room? This feels like a heart room. In fact, I think I heard it. Yeah, okay. Cool. The camera moved when I was up there, it felt like. Maybe it was my imagination. Anyway. Okay, so let's see how the silver goes. Play carefully and that could be fine. So I've seen all the setups. How much will I remember? A few things, probably. Ding dong. Go here. Bounce on that. Move you around. And all the mechanics have been introduced. Alright, give me my burden. I'm gonna just reset that a little bit. So, like, I need to kind of get a little deeper in there before I commit to the thing. Alright, so this, right away again. That was not the way. Right, okay. I knew that was going to get me, and it sure did. Okay. So, wait a bit longer. There we go, much more comfortable. What? What? Right, so pay attention to the spiky thing that's gonna happen. Go down left. Here we go. Okay. Where am I going? Here. Okay. Down. I remembered this time. What? Right, I gotta bop the red again. I did not remember that part. But now I do. This should be fine. I just gotta see each trick a couple of times. It'll get me, but I'll remember after a few exposures. Alright, so the story here was that I want to... Wait, I'm not in the spot yet. Yes, I am. I want to bop this red thing right, which means going down right. It's not particularly obvious just to do instantly. That's fine. A little part of me is missing going super fast. The haunting ghost may still have some presence here. I can make it here, that's fine. I'm doing my best to ignore it, but it does still exist. Yep. Alright, so the story here was straight to the right, upright, down left, then out, right? Yes. Straight to the right, upright, down left, and then climb. Okay? Upright, down left, up left but be far right, up right, and that's most of the room. Then just do this, which is pretty intuitive. I can't see what color your track is there on the left, but I'll just assume you'll be out of the way when you need to be. Alright, so up right, down left, be to the right and going up left. And I get a little break here, so up, left, jump, up, right. Okay? The watchtower to help me out here, but I don't need it yet, right? This is just do those things. There's that pair of binoculars. Dream jump, bop that. Then, right, hang on, go up, get down, boost, and I'm at the next thing. Okay, so this, cling, go up, don't take too long, dash here, boost. Cool. How iffy was this one? There's that little chamber there on the right. I think what I'm actually supposed to do is dash up right. Yeah, that makes more sense. I found an alternate way... Right? I don't know, my alternate way worked pretty well. It's fine. I'm gonna stick with it. I did not get far enough because I needed to go right again. Okay, I see. No, I don't think that's an alternate way. I think that's just the main way. Alright, here we go again. There. Now down left. Well, I was too low. Oops. Whoa. What? Down left. I mean right. Oops. You can move. Great. Blue is in the wrong place. How'd that happen? Normally you're the other way around. What? Okay, well, I'll try and... Well, I tried to dash up right, but I went right. Oops. Whoa, that counted. Alright, if you say so. Ah! Well, I changed the state of things. Will that matter? It might actually. Oh, dang it. Because I think that's blue that I'm jumping off of there, so I do want to stick around. Yeah, okay, so I'm breaking it by doing a hyper dash too quickly. I want that thing to go down. Got it. Alright, do not hyper here. That's an anti-hyper device. Alright, so everything should be in its proper place now. There we go. Straight to the right. Down right. Up right, left. Doesn't really matter, just either way around does the job. Okay. How far did I get before? It was farther than this room. Ah, scary spikes. Ah. Alright, red thing. Gonna wait for you to go back down again, then go. There we go. Right. I guess, yeah, it doesn't... it's the same thing. Doesn't matter. Except, it kinda does. So this time let's go up right. And down left. Which ends higher and more comfortable for climbing. That's... helps. Okay. Right, so don't be too high for this. Great. And here... Okay, this went fine. What was my furthest point reached with burden? What? It was here... Okay, I see what I did wrong. Okay. So do this. That. That. Whoa! Okay. Everything's fine. It worked out. Alright. So. Upright, yes. Get to there. Safe place to stand. Okay, so it's up, left, touch the thing, down, left, go around the spot. No problem. Hup. Hup. Touch. Wow, I went too far left somehow. Yep. Well, I almost missed that. Up left? No, it's the other way around. Well, see, I should have dream jumped. I kind of tried, but My try was so half-hearted. Upright. Down left. Wah! Okay, so from lower. Wrong way. No! Whoops. What am I doing? Alright, so the story with that is I do want to be high. There's spikes there. Alright, good. I'm here. How was this? Very simple. I just messed up something simple. Nothing to worry about. Just do it better. Yike! Okay, retry. Right, do get the boost. That's the story. There was a little more to it than I predicted. Okay, what's this? Right, boost on the blue. Move the green, boost on the green. Bounce on the blue, blue, boost on the blue. And that's the whole thing, okay. What? Why? You didn't make it to the green! So, this was, I just had a slight little clumsy moment, that was all. Doing something straightforward. Whoop! I did it again. Whoops! That's the wrong way. Right, diagonal, other diagonal. Both ways can work, but that's the good way. Yep. Here, this part. That felt weird, but it worked. Great. That's fine. Okay. Don't be clumsy. Go nice and low here. That was low enough. Okay. Okay. And this is the heart room, right? I think it is. There's little to no danger here, right? There are spikes. Okay. It's not no, but it is little. There we go. Alright. See, I think a funny thing has happened. In all of the advanced moves that I've had to do over the course of this playthrough, some of my ability to see what Madeline's just normal path, like walking, jumping, and doing like regular old dashes, some of that has atrophied. Like, I can only think in, you know, extended hypers and ultras and things like that now. Not only, but it's more natural to think that way than with just basic moves, because the basic moves just, like, don't show up in later levels at all. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. That added, what, about 40 deaths? Sure. I'm okay with that. A journal is there. And it says, my next task will be the squeeze! Oh hey, I'm looking forward to that one. Only 35, so this might be quick. If it's quick, would I dare go to soap? I might. Well, it's the last yellow I haven't done, but that doesn't help me find it at all. Because, well, and also finding it today wouldn't help because I'll just restart at the start next time. Anyway. Splish, splish, splish. Alright, cool. I'll see you next time for the squeeze.